Hey everyone, this is Tim and John. We're part of the Bible Project, and we are gearing up for season 5, which releases this September.
Yeah, we wanted to give you a look behind the curtain about what our team's working on this summer as we get ready. So here you go.
My name's Josh, and I'm the character animator on the Way of the Exile video.
But the prophet Jeremiah told them to do something totally different and surprising. To settle in, build houses, plant gardens, grow families, and most surprisingly, to seek the well-being of Babylon and pray to the Lord on its behalf.
The Way of the Exile is different because we are putting a lot more acting and emotion into the characters, so a lot more facial expression and believable acting. So we really wanted you to connect with the characters and have it not feel as much of an explainer video, but more of a short film that you can connect to emotionally.
So this is like a third way.
Yeah, it's not compromise or revolt.
What does it look like?
So the girl in the clip is struggling with following that third way. Will I give my goods to Babylon, or should I keep it to myself? And we were trying to get that struggle across, and even with the soldiers that she's interacting with as well. Every movement that the character makes is drawn, which is the more traditional way of animating, and allows, in some ways, for more complex emotions and movement.
I've been working on the word study video Iniquity, which is the last of the Bad Word series. My name is Andrew Imamura. I am an illustrator and animator at the Bible Project. The Tower of Babylon is like this ziggurat that's forming up, and it's all shrouded in black, which is kind of a theme of the same videos, and then we show the black kind of melt away to reveal the tower. It collapses in on itself, and then that transition will follow the camera down, and the whole scene is kind of built where we want the eye to be drawn downwards, the angle of the trees, the angle of the buildings in the foreground. All these elements kind of bring your eye downwards, so when the tower collapses, you follow the rubble.
This is actually the main way biblical authors describe God's response to human avon. He allows people to sit in the crooked situations they've made for themselves. This is the meaning of the common biblical phrase, to bear your iniquity, literally, to carry your avon. God gives people the dignity of carrying the consequences of their bad decision.
Always keeping an element on screen when we transition that kind of is left over from the previous scene, so your eye kind of always has some sort of graphical element that follows through, and it's kind of a cohesiveness, and we always try to not just do the typical pans or wipes or kind of basic transitions, which are okay, but we try to always come up with something creative that is also representation of the story. So.
This video in the How to Read the Bible series is called Metaphor in Biblical Poetry.
What is a metaphor?
It's boy, Tim does this a lot better than me. Yeah. The way we're treating it is as an abstract experience that is made more comprehensible by mapping it onto a concrete experience.
Now think about a time that you were in danger. Then map those two onto each other and...
Danger is like chaotic waters.
Yes. Have you ever noticed how often biblical poets describe their troubles as dangerous water?
The metaphor of chaotic water in the Bible quickly extends past just talking about physical peril. So in this video, we're kind of trying to begin with churning waves and then find a way to turn that into conveying being beset by enemies on all sides. So visually, it turns into this kind of nightmare scenario of humans who are attacking the poet in a way that still kind of makes them look like waves. So visually, we were trying to get some kind of hybrid between the way waves undulate and the way people in an angry crowd kind of churn around. So really, it creates some pretty striking and disturbing imagery.